Hello, friends, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Anya, with Restream team, and joining me is Jay with Descript.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Awesome. We have a really exciting stream for you today, guys. We are going to be talking about how to create picture-perfect videos and then push them live on all social media channels at the same time. So for those of you who is watching us on Restream channels, we're going to play a quick Descript intro. And for folks from Descript, well, hello there. You're going to see the video that you probably have seen before. And please start sending us your questions if you have any already. But yeah, this is the conversation today, how to make great live videos, record it, edit it to perfection, and then how to make them go live. So let's roll this intro.
Or not, there's gonna come a day when you think,
we should do a podcast.
I should start a YouTube channel.
I should record my script.
Oh my God.
We record a lot of stuff.
Yep, you do. Meet Descript. It's a powerful new tool that makes editing easy. So easy that you'll want to edit videos.
Nice. How does it,
Work? Well, first you need some video or audio. Just drag it right into Descript. Wait for it.
Hey guys, welcome to my first YouTube video.
Whoa.
What?
Nah.
Yaha. It takes your audio and turns it into text. So when this happens,
All right guys, I'm going in. What? Dinner. I'm doing a thing, Mom!
you can cut it out like this.
Okay.
With support for things like non-destructive multi-track precision editing,
No.
titles, transitions, and keyframe animation, even exporting your project to other pro apps.
No!
So when you capture media,
Hey guys.
make sure you edit it in Descript.
Descript.
That was a good one. And I'm seeing some amazing comments out here, like the integration of the decade. Amazing. Thank you for presentation and very interesting to hear about this integration. Thank you, guys. We are super excited as well. So we are going to start with the conversation and I guess the question that I get asked a lot. So you're doing this live video thing. That's kind of scary to go live, isn't it? But editing is also very difficult. Jay, do you hear this kind of stuff as well from your community and just people around?
All the time. And in the past year and a half have made us realize that we are all now responsible for taking our message to our viewers, to our customers, and getting out there. And it's really hard to do something relaxed and natural and perfect in the first take, especially for product demo videos or explainers or updates. And so I personally love integrating a good product demo or something cans that I can do in advance to make sure I get it right.
Yeah, absolutely. And I partly a lot of times as a live streaming company and as a live host, I often pitch, hey, you know what? It's fine. It's fine to be not perfect when you're live. That's the beauty of live, right? Your vulnerability, the fact that this is in the moment, your authenticity comes out.
Right,
but also sometimes you kind of want to get it right. Like you kind of want to make it sound good and you don't want this little mistakes, this little mispronounced words, this little things that you forgot and you're like, oh, I wish this was not there. So that's what Descript, that's the problem that Descript is solving. Can you tell us a little bit about what Descript is for those who are coming from the Restream side of things and who happen to not know you, even though I'm seeing a lot of messages here saying like, oh, I use Descript all the time. I know you guys. This is going to be great. So yeah, just give us a little blurb about what Descript is.
Absolutely. So Descript is an editor. And fun fact, it can be Descript, it can be Dscript. It's really up to you. We actually have no convention. So I'm not going to burst anybody's bubble on that one. Dscript, as I tend to say it, is an editor. And the goal of Dscript is to allow you to edit audio and video as easily as editing text. Like, think of a Google Doc. Think of how naturally I can start typing. The tool does not get in my way. And as soon as I'm ready to collaborate, I can just invite my coworkers, invite my friends. They can get in. I can give them comment access, or we can co-edit and co-create something together. That's exactly how Descript works. We really think it should not be intimidating. It should be as easy to use as creating a Google Doc and as easy to publish as those tools as well. And that's some of the things that hopefully we have some time. I can walk you all through it, show you how easy it is, and how you really have nothing to fear for creating, editing, and publishing content.
Amazing. Yeah, absolutely. So this is what we're going to do next, because this is exactly what we're here for. We're going to show you first how you can edit your videos in Descript, how easy it is, and how mind-blowing this technology is when you think about it from the perspective of how much of this is made with the user in mind, right? Like someone who is not necessarily a professional editor and who opens up something like Photoshop or Final Cut or any of those really professional video editing things and gets defeated by that, right? Because there's no
Right.
way I'm going to learn all these things. And then you open Dscript and you're like, oh, that makes sense. That is literally editing just like a Word document. So we're definitely going to, that's a nice segue into that right now. Just going to acknowledge a couple of people here. I see this. All right. So this is going to be hard. I say Dscript, but I'm British, LOL. So does it mean that you say Descript actually? Probably yes. I see the dark wardens say, I usually use OBS, but I use Restream to stream to my locations. That's great. We are going to cover how the two work together, actually. And there's also a question about when does this take effect. That it is taking effect right now. And part of the presentation is going to be Jay showing you how to use Descript. And then I will take over and show you how the two connect together and how you can export what you created in Descript and put it in Restream and then push it live. So yeah, I'm seeing Victor from our team is also responding already. It already launched. Take a look at your Restream video storage. Awesome. So let's go ahead and show folks how Descript magic works. So I'm going to toggle in your channel. I mean your
Wonderful.
screen share. And should we make it full screen, or would you like to hang on the side like we are right now?
Oh, we'll make it full screen. Nobody needs to see me. You've seen enough of me for now. There we go. All right. So now you're looking at my desktop. You want me to walk through it, Anya?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just give the brief walkthrough. Like, how do you get started? What are the most amazing things that you can do? Specifically, how you can edit the transcript, and that will edit your video. And of course, Overdub, my personal favorite. A foreigner
Absolutely.
who constantly screws up words and mispronounces them. I would love to have the opportunity to kind of redo that and make it sound right. So let's just share those with our folks.
Fantastic. So what you're seeing on the screen right here is Dscript. It is an app for Mac or Windows. I'm demoing on Mac. If you're on Windows, it's going to look and operate exactly the same. So no worries there. So to demo this, I am actually going to build a product demo video, a very short product demo video demoing our Restream integration. So this is going to be a very meta walkthrough of this. But I think this is a good way to show you end to end how you all can take your material, make it pre-recorded, and get it onto Restream. And there's kind of 4 steps in this. The first step is to capture. The next step is to edit. The next step is to polish it. And the final step is to publish it. Let's talk first about capture. So you can drag anything into Dscript. You just take a file and you see I'm just dragging from out here and just drop it in. So if you have an existing stream that you've already done, if you have something you've done on your iPhone or on a DSLR, any audio or video, you can just drag it into Dscript and we're going to create a transcription for you. I actually want to show you a tool that not a lot of people know about, but you probably should. It is our screen recorder. So when you install Dscript, you get this little Mac menu bar, or on Windows, this is going to be in your notifications area. And this is probably the best screen recorder you have ever used, because here we can record and capture up to 4K, and you get a transcript generated from it in real time. So you can start editing right away. So, by the way, I can also do, hi there, full screen webcam capture. In this case, I want to do a screen capture because I want to show you this integration. So I've got it set up here. I'm going to choose my, let's say I'll do my camo mic so we're looking at the same thing. I'm going to use my Elgato Wave 3 as my input microphone, but you can choose any mic. If you want to capture computer audio, which I normally do in many of my demos, just click this. We'll capture your Mac computer audio or your Windows computer audio, and then transcription enabled. Pretty much always have this clicked. So I'm going to do a screen recording for you, demoing this integration. I like to think of myself as a good public speaker, but I get really nervous sometimes. So I'm going to show you how bad it can really get and how we fix it. Okay, I'm going to select the area of the screen that I want to demo. I'm just going to drag here and capture just the Dscript window. Yeah, that should be good. Position my window right here. It's looking good. And then start recording. Okay, now I'm going to move my image right here. So notice we started recording. I don't really care that I started recording. You shouldn't rush into it. Take your time. Get composed. You started recording. It doesn't mean you need to get nervous. Ooh, okay. So I'd like to show you the integration of Restream into Dscript and show you. Try that again. All right, I'm going to show you the integration of Restream. Okay, one more time. Let me show you the integration of Restream into Dscript. And so I'm going to show you the integration of Dscript into Restream and show you how easy it is to get content in here. First of all, just drag in the content that you want. Let's say I just have this short MP4 file. Great, I drag it into Dscript, and then now I have video. If you want to do a transcription, just hit done. The final step, click on the share button. Final step, click on the share button, then export, go to the ... menu, click on Restream, click on publish after you give it a name. Restream is awesome, is an excellent name. Hit publish. There's extra time in here. You can trim this out. Cool. Now, lastly, we can go to the continue with Restream. It's going to pop up a web browser. And here we go. I can import it into my library just like this. Amazing. Cool. All right.
So awesome.
Okay, we did it. We survived. So, like many of you, that was a live screen recording of a product demo. Did it go well? Could I have used it in one take? Absolutely not. That was not good. But you need to, my advice to you, if you're trying to get a product demo video, if you're trying to get something pre-canned, pre-recorded, that's why you're probably going to do it. Because you feel like, you know what, with a tiny bit of editing, I can make this thing sing. I can make this awesome. So first of all, try using our screen recorder. Do your take. Do it in multiple takes. You notice I tried my lines a few different times. The reason is because we create a transcript. And it's so easy to just trim out what you thank you. Someone commented, I can make this thing sing. I love that line. Awesome. I made it up. We're going to keep using that one then. You can see in here, what popped up on the screen is my screen recording. And this is our quick editor. So this is a window that shows up before Dscript brings it into the full project. But while I'm here, you can see me saying, okay, I'm getting myself set up here. I'm going to show you the integration. Let's try that again. I'm going to show you the integration of restrictive. Okay, one more time. Let me show you. So I'm just going to select the text that I don't want. Descript links the text to the audio and the video. So just by hitting here and hitting the delete key, I have just cleared out those bad takes. You can see here, I said the final step twice. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, there's probably some other stuff. There's some extra time in here. You can trim this out. Going to delete that, and that's going to delete all the awkward silences I had in there as well. I have some filler words. I might want to remove those as well. For now, let me open this up as a Dscript project. So I want to do some additional edits. You all remember how cringy my demo was. So the other thing I'm going to do, you can see here, do a transcription, just hit done. Final step, click. You see all that dead air? Not a compelling demo. I'm going to click the wrench icon. I'm going to say shorten word gaps. What this is actually going to do is this is going to look for times that I'm not speaking. I'm going to say, you know, anything longer than 2 seconds. Yeah, anything longer than 2 seconds, shorten it to, let's say, 1/4 of a second. And I'm just going to say apply all. And 6 times where there was those really awkward pauses, we got rid of. So I'm going to, click on this sentence just to play it. Transcription, just hit done. Final step, click on the share button. This is going to be so much easier to watch because I've trimmed all these things down. Now, another thing that's popped up, filler words detected. Somehow I did this take and I only had 2 ums and ahs. I feel really good about that. Most of my takes have way more ums and ahs. Well, Dscript has functionality that automatically detects filler words. The way that you would do it manually, you click on this wrench icon again, click on remove filler words, and you have a choice. Do you want to remove them and chop out the audio and the video? If you were to do that, it's going to create little jump cuts. Sometimes that's not going to be a big deal, especially if it's a screen recording and your image is on the very bottom. But you also might just want to mute it. So in this case, I could, just delete. Instead of delete that, I could actually just, delete the audio or replace it with a gap clip. In this case, I'm just going to do it as a trim. So those ums and ahs that I had before, integration of Restream into Dscript. And so I'm going to show you the integration of Dscript and the so. I don't need the so, and I just want it as Restream into Dscript. And so I'm going to show you the integration of Dscript. The timing there is a little off. So I'm going to go here in the timeline. I'm going to put that so back. I'm actually going to put in a little more space. So you can see here in the timeline at the very bottom, I can trim, I can do anything pretty easily. Listen to that line one more time. Integration of Restream into Dscript. And so I'm going to show you the integration of Dscript into Restream and show you how easy it is to get content in here. Cool. And I actually tried this line a few times. Let me show you the integration of Restream into Dscript. And so I'm going to show you the integration of Dscript into Restream. I'm going to get rid of this version. Integration of Restream into Dscript and show you how easy it is to get content in here. First of all, okay, nice. So last thing I maybe want to do, we're polishing some stuff up a little bit. So maybe the first step, where I say, final step, click on the share button. So click on the share button. I'm going to select this text. I'm going to hit Command K to bring up our quick inspector. I'm going to insert a rectangle and show people where the share button is in the video. So I can just kind of put this here. Great. Final step, click on the share button, then export. Nice. So you can add in arrows, anything you need to kind of help people follow along your product demo video. So let's say we're in a good place. I've made some text edits in the quick editor. I've removed some filler words. I've shortened this up. We have something that is now 46 seconds long. Hey, you know what we need? We need some music in the outro. So maybe at this point right here, let's put in some music. So I'll just drag it in from off the screen. And you see this little pin track? What's cool, I can see the word where I want to put the audio, and it dragged it in here. I'm just going to split this clip. I don't need all this music. I'm going to trim it here. Anya, I bet you didn't know you were getting a full-on music demo as well. But come on, anything.
I'm fascinated. Yeah, I'm really curious what music genre this is going to be. I'm expecting something outrageous.
Oh, we need some music. So let's see what the end of the video looks like. Restream. It's going to pop up a web browser, and here we go. I can import it into my library just like this. Amazing. All right. So we've got that. Oh crap. I forgot that music, I promised the producer of the music, I would give them a shout out on who produced the music. Also, I forgot the call to action. I forgot to tell users what I actually want them to do. So,
that's right.
So I tend to improv most of my screen recordings and most of my product demos. This would not be the first time this has happened. So we have a technology called Overdub. Overdub allows you to create your own voice double with as little as 10 minutes of your own training material. So anybody here can have a virtual, whatever your name is. And in this case, I have a virtual J voice double that can read lines for me. And we also have some stock voices that can read lines for you as well. So after the word amazing, I have some text that I'd like it to say. So I'm just pasting in this text. Look in the lower right, and it says generating overdub. So this is actually going to use, in this case, I have my own voice double that I just called JBlue2021. And let's see what it sounds like when it reads the lines for me.
Make sure to download Descript for free at Dscript.com. Today's music was performed and written by Adversity featuring Ifer and produced by Will Stinson. For more info, visit adversitymusic.com.
Cool. And if you want to use one of our stock voices, I would just go here, say edit speakers. I'm going to add a new speaker. I'll call this speaker the narrator. And then of the overdub voices, you can choose any of our factory ones. They sound like this.
Life is like a camera.
Life is like a camera.
Life is like a camera.
Life is like a camera. Just focus on what's important.
I'll use Dawn for this one. It's a little over the top, but why not? So I select my narrator voice, and now just wait a second. This is going to render out what these new lines sound like. So if you're not proud of your voice, if you want to introduce a little variety, you have a lot of options. Let's play this.
Make sure to download Descript for free at Dscript.com. Today's music was performed and written.
Much better. So, all right, the last thing I might want to do, I've got this product demo. You know, you might have some edits. There's some times when you want to cover up things, so it's good to have images and B-roll and things like that handy. So I've got this Descript Animation I'm going to drag in. This is just a little like swirly thing that goes on. So I just drag that at the beginning. You notice this here, this is a layer that gets added on top. So the bottom layer was our waveform and our video. And this top layer is a Descript animation. You'd expect this to run for about 5 seconds and then transition into the main thing. So let's play this start to finish. You all remember how cringy my original demo was. Let's look at the final result. Let me show you the integration of Restream into Descript and show you how easy it is to get content in here. First of all, just drag in the content that you want. Let's say I just have this short MP4 file. Great, I drag it into Descript, and then now I have video. If you want to do a transcription, just hit done. Final step, click on the share button, then export, go to the ... menu, click on Restream, click on publish after you give it a name. Restream is awesome, is an excellent name. Hit publish, cool. Now lastly, we can go to the continue with Restream. It's going to pop up a web browser, and here we go. I can import it into my library just like this. Amazing.
Make sure to download Descript for free at Dscript.com. Today's music was performed.
Okay, one more thing I want to add. Accessibility is really important for your content. I actually want to make sure there's captions behind everything. So I'm going to select all. So Command A on Mac to select all. And then I'm going to click this plus button, tell it what I would like to do. I'd like to do captions. And I'm just going to take those captions of all, click on the captions, put them down here. Of course, if you want to customize them, I can show the inspector. I can change the font. I can change the size, make them a little bigger, whatever you want to do. And because you already have the transcript, and because maybe you've gone and you can say entity scripts, I can actually say into Dscript. Correct. So now that you have a correct transcript, let me show you the integration of Restream into Descript and show you how easy it is to get content in here. Now watch this. First of all, just drag in the content that you want. Let's say I just have this short MP4 file. Great, I drag it into Descript, and then now I have video. Cool. So if it's looking a little laggy, my computer's doing about 400 million things right now. This is the process. And just like we showed in the demo, we have this very cool product demo video that now I can click share and export. And I can export this by clicking on the more button, go right to Restream, name your project. Nothing to do here, just hit publish. what this is going to do is render it in the cloud. So it's not going to take any additional CPU power. If it's an hour-long video, whatever, it's just going to happen in the cloud auto-magically. I'll click on continue with Restream, and one more time, bring it here, import the video, say upload, and through the magic of the interweb, this is going to appear in my video storage, just like Victor mentioned earlier, so that way I can play it out.
Amazing. Well, that was really impressive. Oh my God, Jay, I couldn't believe when you mentioned that you have any kind of concerns or worries about going live or like speaking publicly. You're so polished. Oh my God, this is good. Yeah, I love that. This is amazing. I'm just going to share some comments here that been kind of like coming through as you were demoing a lot of Dscript love. So I feel like you deserve to see that. So definitely a lot of comments like this one, amazing, fantastic. I sit here in front of my computer and clap my hands, applause. I love Don's voice. That was a good choice, by the way. That was a good choice.
Awesome.
Descript has been a game changer for my workflow, says Lost Curry, streaming marketing secrets. That's amazing. Whoa, graphics too. That's right. That blew my mind. I didn't know that you could do arrows and like boxes like, hey, look here. This is what I'm talking about. Super important for product demos, for things like even things like that I do. Like a lot of times I'm just showing people how to use something in Restream. And yeah, this is a specific button that I think it's obvious for everybody, but people don't necessarily know where to look. So that was an amazing, amazing addition for me personally.
And you know what I didn't show, Anya, that I should have? Zoom. So you could also, instead of saying click here on the share button, you could drop the arrow, but nothing's better than like zooming in. So you could just click on the word around, if you're like share button, you could click on that, type in the word zoom, and tell Dscript where you want to zoom in. It'll zoom in and zoom out.
Yeah,
Super
that is amazing. Yeah, amazing. And like so many people are saying, I've been using the heck out of this feature. It's epic.
Nice
great
DJ.
comment here from Rose. Great for singers and actors who are on vocal rest. The app can speak for us. We just type. This is so true, Rose. Yeah, that's an interesting use case. I did not think about that, but that's really cool. Mary Lou says here, I've been testing out Dscript. So excited for this integration. Yes, this is going to be a game changer. And of course, the music, fun choice, by the way. I love that genre. Music gets you in the mood. You know it will be a good show when you are jamming. That's true. Maybe we should add some background music to this stream, which we now can do in Restream Studio.
I told you we'd make it sing. So we add some background music, put some hip hop on, and we're good.
Yeah, we can. Why don't we do that right now as we speak? Here we go. Hip hop, our favorite genre.
There we go.
There we go.
Cool. It's kind of take the mood down a little bit.
Yep. Maybe we'll get the little more upbeat one.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
I noticed a comment about languages supported. Dscript's English only at this time. Sorry to support our Swedish viewers writing in.
Yeah. I'm trying to see the comment about that. I see that, Ian here is saying Restream and Descript are perfectly together. Does Restream, that's a question that you kind of covered in the end. Does Restream have closed caption feature? So Restream natively does not, but we rely on either end platforms or things like Dscript if you are editing your videos before you're pushing them live to create those captions for you. So this is a great use case right here for folks who want closed captions. You can pre-record your video, edit it in Dscript, then export it into Restream and push it to go live. Actually, for something like church service, that's going to work out really amazingly. Other than that, yes, the end platforms have capabilities to add captions. So most of the time, that's what people do. But yeah, that's a great question. I'm trying to find that language question. That would be really interesting. I see that a lot of woes. It's great. We've got awesome integration and a whiskey glass from Ivan. That's good. And Ian here says, I've sang a song about Dscript. It's coming out tomorrow for my podcast episode. That is hilarious. We're going to definitely check it out. Question here from Mel. He's asking, does Dscript have a music library?
Great question, Mel. We do not have one at this time, so I'd recommend you. There's a lot of great like royalty-free or licensable or even micro-license music libraries, and you can just drag and drop them in. In the case of my demo, it was actually a colleague that I work with and their music, and our agreement is I can use their music, but I have to give them a shout out.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of those services. I think we personally use Branson Sound or something like this for my like little short videos that I create. So yeah, definitely
Right.
lots of opportunities there. But yeah, it's a good question for you guys to know. Maybe you guys do need your own library, at least with
That's a
some kind of
great
stuff.
idea.
It's a good
If
question.
anybody has libraries you recommend I check out, or our viewers should check out, please drop them in the comments. We'd love to see them.
Yeah, let us know. Absolutely. Another question right here from Lunar View Media. And sorry if I mispronounced your guys' names. You're so creative out there. If you add graphics elements to the live recording, are they editable later in Descript as an item on the timeline? Jay, what do you think about that? So if there's some graphics in the recording, can you add
Got
them in
it.
Descript?
Got it. So I'm thinking about this question a few different ways. If you're talking about doing something in the screen recording, in the screen recording, we're basically going to just capture your screen as a giant uneditable bunch of pixels. So that you can't do, but you could always cover it up with an element later. I also often something that I could do. So imagine that I actually was screen recording where the share button was, and then a Slack notification came in. And it was super embarrassing. So what I could actually do is very easily re-record just yourself with the screen doing the share button without saying anything. Take that image of what you want to demo and just paste it in. And so now you paste in that 2-second screen recording of you actually doing it without the embarrassing notification coming in, and you're good. So I do that all the time, where just something was a little too jerky, or a notification came in, I forget to remove it. You just re-record it very easily and paste it right on top.
Awesome. Yeah. And feel free to elaborate on that question if we didn't get it right. We've got time. We're here for you too. This is a Q&A session more than anything else. So another great question from Lunar View Media. Is this video storage included with our Restream subscription? Yes, it is. If you have a professional plan or higher, you have video storage already included. And also, if you stick around till the end of this live stream, we will be also giving away some really cool prizes, like ultimate, how do you call it, Jay? Ultimate creator pack or ultimate
creator bundle.
Yeah, yeah, the bundle. Yeah, so that's what you can win for asking the best questions. So think about your questions, guys. You might be the winners. Awesome. So I guess for our next, there's another question here from James. I'm going to make sure we take this one. Do we have to have a creator or plot plan already with Descript? I noticed we cannot do the 1080 or 4K on the free plan.
It's totally correct observation. And also, while I'm answering this, maybe we can fade out our background music. I'm definitely in the mood. Mm-hmm. So right. So Dscript is totally free to get started, and you can do unlimited number of screen recordings, and we do have some limitations in there. One of the limitations is you can't do 1080p or 4K, so you're limited to a 720p screen recording. You could do higher res edits if you have already recorded the media, but that's the limit on screen recording. The creator plan starts at, I believe, $12 a month if paid annually, so it's hopefully affordable to get you going.
Awesome. Great stuff. All right. So great questions, everybody. Really keep them going. If there's anything else you would like to know about Dscript or Restream, feel free to drop it in the chat. We will be taking them as we go. So for the next step, I just want to give you a quick overview of what happens next, right? When you created this wonderful video, when you used all these amazing features that Jay just demoed for you, and you finally have it, and what's going on with this whole pushing it live thing. So I'm going to play a quick video for you that just kind of gives you a very brief overview of the steps and the actions that you will need to do in order to schedule a pre-recorded video to go live with Restream. And then I'll demo it as well with my own basically interface, and then take more questions. So let's roll this quick intro. So short but sweet. So this is basically the process, how it works. And I'm going to go ahead and go through it again real quick with my shared screen right here. So I'm going to share it. And there's going to be an infinity pool for just a second. All right, here we are. So most of you will be starting Restream in this lobby section, right? And you have all kinds of things. You can go and just start your stream live by entering our studio. You can connect Restream to a bunch of encoders, such as your OBS, vMix, Ecamm, and many others. You can also stream a video file. So this is what we're going to be talking about right this moment. And you can also schedule your event or go to record only mode. So if you want to just record something and not go live, Restream now gives you that opportunity as well. So for this one, we're going to head towards our video storage section, and this is where your uploaded videos are going to live. And right here in the upload section, you can see where you can get those videos into Restream, right? So if you are starting your journey basically from Restream interface, this is where you can go. So you can upload directly from your laptop, your computer, or you can select one of these destinations. And of course, today this is Dscript. So this is where you will be putting your link and import video from Dscript. Now, the video is here, right? Like this is that same little intro that I played just a minute ago. So you can preview it and play it, make sure everything looks good. And then by clicking these three dots, you can select Schedule Stream. Here's where you will be adding your titles, your descriptions, and your thumbnails. Of course, you can upload whatever you like. I'm going to be lame and just use my little profile picture here because it's already available. Then you will be selecting the time and the date when this is going to go live. And once you decided on that, by clicking next, you will be able to select the channels. So whatever channels you have connected, you can toggle them on, off, or on, whatever is more convenient for you. Select the destinations where this is going. Let's say for this one, I'll just put it on my personal YouTube and be on my Twitch. And then I will create an event. So this event is going to be created. It's going to take just a couple of seconds for it to process, especially since we're live. And here it is. It's ready for me to go. I know which channels this is going on, and I know the date, the thumbnail, the description. Everything is here. Now, when this time arrives, you do not have to be in front of your computer. You can go and make yourself a margarita, enjoy your day, and have a great time. So this video is going to appear live on end platforms, just like this one is appearing at this moment for you, but except for it's pre-recorded, picture perfect, captions added, ums and ahs are removed, and the cool voice of Dawn is added towards the end. We do, however, recommend when you do this kind of things, when you push your pre-recorded video to go live, to show up in the chat so you can interact with the audience and engage folks who are commenting. But in general, for a lot of type of content, such as music, radio programming, or masterclasses, or some kind of educational content that you are repeatedly scheduling to go live because we already recorded it in advance, you can simply send it out there and do other things. So this is what I call stress-free streaming. Jay, what do you think about this? Oh.
I was smiling the entire time. We've experimented a lot with how to find the right mixture of live, but also be in other time zones. So that's one immediate thing that I might want to start trying out, is to put this, we're in San Francisco, so we're on Pacific time. Sometimes we might want to do this later or earlier than we would otherwise. So being able to schedule some live streams, be able to have some product announcements go out, again, do those as pre-recorded, but then have them go out through Restream. It's going to be amazing.
Awesome. Good stuff. Yeah, I see some really cool comments here too as well. Will scheduling, just going to acknowledge as many questions as we can as we have time. Will scheduling in advance from Restream automatically create an event on LinkedIn for our followers? Great question. Yes, it will. You want to make sure that you're scheduling within the window that end platform support. So it's typically between 7 days and I believe between 7 days in advance and 1 hour before you go live. So like that's kind of like your window when you want to schedule, if you want the postcard or the post to show up on your end channels. So usually 7 days is plenty for your pre-promotion. But yes, even if it's a pre-recorded video and you're scheduling it this way, just like I showed during the demo, you then have the event in your event section on Restream. And if you click on those channels, it will land you specifically on the URL of that event. So if something like sending an email to your community with the invitation to set a reminder and join the event is in your practice, that's going to be the easiest way to go. And the platforms that will support the postcard or basically posting before you go live is going to be your LinkedIn, your YouTube, and your Facebook. Right now, those are the ones that support that preset post. However, if you're adding channels like Twitter or Twitch, we will still send that pre-recorded video live to those channels. It just currently doesn't support that preset, pre-schedule postcard. So yeah, that is the magic. Great comments here. Some more good stuff. I'm happy I happened to catch you live just today. Good to see you guys. This is awesome. And yeah, so there's another question here. Hi, Adi. Hi, Jay. Just wanted to ask when Dscript will become available in Apple Store. That's a Jay question.
That is a me question. So you can download Dscript actually very easily right now from Dscript.com. We don't have it available in the App Store.
Awesome. Got you. Okay, so all right, let me see. Let me pick up another one here. Scheduling in advance. There were so many comments here, and I was just like, oh, so much good stuff.
Also, shout out to all the crypto spam robots out there. Thanks. Good to see your comments. Good to see y'all. But none of the viewers are. All the viewers are smart enough to never click on things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, please don't click on anything that looks spammy, and that definitely does look that way. That definitely like, I was like, okay, so I do believe that we actually deleted the comments from the end platforms, but we Jay and I are still seeing that in our chat because it kind of like embeds here. So yeah, anyway, so nice. Awesome, good stuff. I can see that there's another question here from DJ. Let me read it real quick. I think I may have missed it because I had to step away. Will we be able to directly edit live streams with Dscript from the Restream video storage, or is it just posting to Restream from Descript? That's a good question, actually. That is our phase 1 versus phase 2 integration, correct, Jay?
Absolutely. So right now, DJ, what you're going to be able to do is take things in Descript and get them posted to your video storage in Restream. Right now, if you did want to cut something down, you can, in Restream, download it from your video storage. So download the recordings, take all those assets and manually drag them into Descript. But perhaps coming soon, there'll be a more automated way to do that.
Yes, we're definitely thinking into creating this round trip experience for you, hopefully very soon, when you are also going to be able to take things from Restream and put them into Descript. So stay tuned for that. We're going to reveal that hopefully in just a couple of months here. And I think there's one more question. Not sure if this is a Restream question or Descript question, but I guess we'll both just answer. Are the plans only annual? So for Restream, you can either subscribe monthly or annually. What about Descript?
Same thing. We do offer, I believe, a 20% discount if you go annual off of your rate, but try it for as long as you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. All right. So I really, oh gosh, like more amazing questions right here. I can see the question about my headphones. That happens all the time, Jay, I promise. Like it's literally every stream. Can you recommend good headset? Like I have Apple MacBook Pro and I would like to hear quite loudly. Yeah, not an ambassador for Apple, I promise, but these headphones are amazing. This is Apple AirPod Max, something like this, like the big noise cancellation stuff. It is just really, really good. And the noise cancellation is my favorite feature. I don't hear anything or anyone, especially when I'm streaming. It's super important for me to stay focused. And the sound comes out amazingly. So I definitely recommend it. I think they're kind of overpriced for what they are, but oh well. Sometimes you got to look good and got to feel good. So another great comment here. I'm thinking I'm thinking in possibilities to create a channel in a school or classroom. So that's regarding, I believe, that's some kind of follow-up question, right? So that's basically, yeah, definitely you can create a channel for, yes, so you can basically create videos for like your classes and then
Yeah.
edit them in Descript and then push them into your
And
channel.
Anya, does Restream have an educational discount?
We do. Yeah, we do actually. So I would definitely recommend to reach out to our support and let them know that you are part of the school or academy or some kind of educational organization, and they will definitely be able to help you out from there. So yeah, this is amazing.
That's
Good
great.
stuff. So what we are doing today in terms of thanking you for being with us here, for asking you a great question, for sitting through our demonstration. Jay was amazing. It was just so good to see all these amazing things that you can do with Dscript. And I do hope that you learned and understood like the story that we were trying to tell you. Going live is scary. Sometimes it is not perfect. Things happen, and you do have an opportunity to remove the stress from your live streaming by creating picture perfect video, editing it in Dscript, making it to perfection and to your satisfaction, push it into, basically export it into Restream, and then push it live and have a stress-free live stream, taking advantage of the end platform algorithms that are helping your live streams to pop up and reach more community members and get discovered. So this is what we were preparing for you today. And as the wrap up today, we want to give away 1 year of Restream Professional Plan and pair it with 1 year of Dscript Pro. And this prize is going to go to the best question that we got today. So Jay, what do you think? Which questions stood out for you so far?
Oh my goodness, there's so many good questions. So many good
There
questions.
So many good questions.
And
Yeah.
I'm not able to scroll through the massive amount of questions. I'll let you decide, Anya, while you're doing that. To the Dscript people or the descriptors who are joining the channel for the first time and are seeing this very well-produced stream. I saw 1 or 2 comments coming in being like, how are you doing what you're doing? Everything you're seeing on the screen in this live stream, including the pre-recorded videos, the comments that are popping at the back, the screen sharing, all that, it's all powered by Restream. You can use OBS with it. This is all native Restream, the Restream Studio. So we use this for the Dscript live streams, so you might recognize some elements of it, but it's really powerful. It's very cool. I love it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, it is also, Restream is kind of a Dscript version for live streaming. So it's very intuitive, it's very powerful, and it is designed with people who are not necessarily professional video editors in mind, but with people who have a great message to deliver. Like that's what we think about Restream Studio. We don't want our software to defeat you. We don't want you to think that live streaming is difficult because it's technically difficult. Yes, there's a lot of work that you have to put together in order to create a great show. But at the same time, I think that the work should be happening here, right? Like, what is your message? How do you make it beautiful? How do you make it engaging? But not about like, what buttons should I press? What does this do? And like, how does this even work together? So definitely give it a try if you have not done this yet, and explore Restream Studio. You can actually start for free, and we are also giving away a bunch of things with this integration. There are discounts going on. There are special offers. So definitely stay tuned. Keep an eye on your email. There's a lot coming up within the next couple of days on that side. I do think I found another question that we probably haven't responded to just yet. So let's have a look. Does Dscript work with all pre-recorded videos or just screen share? And can you also record a podcast directly on Dscript? I think I like this question a lot.
Oh,
so
Mel.
What do you think?
Oh, Mel. There's so much you could do. So correct. I want to demo these screen recording capabilities because that's something I feel is underutilized. But the bread and butter, actually, the history of what Dscript is most known for is actually podcast creations. So I almost guarantee some of your favorite podcasts, from those created by Pushkin, Spotify, NPR, Al Jazeera, CNN, New York Times, those are all powered by Dscript, and people drag in their audio files, a transcript is generated, and just in the same way I started cutting and rearranging material, you can do that with your material. And not only with audio, but also with video. And in the way I demoed the screen recorder, capturing a screen, we have an audio recorder as well, and it will actually do real-time transcription. So you just talk, do your interview. I could interview Anya. We're both there. 2 separate tracks, transcript generated.
Amazing, amazing. So I might be picking Mel as one of our favorite questions, and I did just find another one that I'm not sure how we missed that, but this is just beautiful question right here from Lynn. She's asking, could you please describe in further detail how Dscript and Restream can be used as an evergreen webinar / marketing vehicle? I love this question, and this is pretty much this sums up what we just demoed today, Jay, doesn't it? This is exactly the vision behind it. You create amazing webinars, you create videos, you create your product launches, you talk about the why, the value behind your product, your service, whatever is the product that you're selling. You added it in Descript. You make it really good. You make it accessible because you add your captions. You make it fun because you can add all this music, all this effects such as zooming things in and framing and pointing. And then after that, once you have created this flow of the things that you want to educate your audience about, you can schedule all those things and push them live on your social media platforms and engage and ignite all those followers and community members that you work so hard to build on all those social platforms at the same time. So that is how I personally see it in terms of like how to make this round trip, how to make this all work together. So dedicate some time on creating that library of webinars, this educational material, those masterclasses, those workshops, those courses, edit them to perfection, schedule them to go live, and then go to those social platforms and engage with the comments and iterate, right? Like see what people are asking about, what they want to learn more about. Adjust, add it again in Descript, schedule, repeat. So that's my vision about this. Jay, what do you think? Any additional comments on that?
I would not add anything to that. That's a great description of what we hope you all will find as the value. And Lynn, I look forward to watching some of your content and seeing how it's working for you.
That is amazing. Absolutely. So I am going to go ahead and drop this type form into our chats, and I might have to come back to some of the platforms also and to add it to make sure that everyone on each channel has it. So I do believe that Lynn and Mel are the winners. What do you think in terms of the best questions? Because those are really good ones that we just highlighted the last.
Ended on really good notes.
Yeah.
That is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. Awesome. All right. So this is so I just dropped this type form, and again, like we'll come back to the I see Lawson is already helping us out in there, and he's adding the type form to Lynn, you won. That's absolutely true. And Mel won as well. So we are picking two of you. Please fill in the form. It is going to ask for your email address so we can reach out to you. You can let us know which if you would like to, if you prefer an annual subscription for Restream or Descript. Honestly, if you guys want both, we can do both. Why not, right, Jay? So we can just like reward you guys with the ultimate creator
bundle. Absolutely. And and for everybody else that might be new to Dscript and trying it as well, we're offering you 1 month of Dscript Pro completely for free if you come in through the super secret Restream link. So Anya, how will we make that available to people?
Yeah, I believe it is in the descriptions, and we will also add them in the comments. And I also know that we have an email coming out on Monday, I believe on the 19th, when we are reaching out to both of our communities, and the special offer is going to be there. So we are also pairing this offer with Restream Professional, with discounted Restream Professional for 1 month. So you basically have a Restream Pro for free for a month, as well as Descript Pro for free for 1 month. So you can play with all those things. You can explore. You can kind of understand what other cool things you can do with 2 tools specifically for your application, for your industry, for your creative process. And so definitely be on the lookout for that email address. But we will add this links in the comments to every single social platform that we just went live. So even if you're folks watching us on the replay, just scroll through the comments, look at the YouTube or Facebook comments, and find those links and grab yourself a wonderful Restream and Descript bundle. All right, so wrapping this up, thank you very much, everybody, once again today for joining us today. It is really amazing to questions were phenomenal. Great conversation. Jay, thank you so much for doing this demo with me, for jamming with all of our great viewers today and showing them the way how live streaming can be less stressful and how the end product could be more beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Anya. And thank you all for the wonderful questions. You all actually end up doing the hard work and keeping us informed and entertained. So we look forward to seeing your creations.
Absolutely. Please let us know if you're creating something together with Restream and Dscript. We don't mind if you tag us on this, right? Like tag Restream and Dscript together. Mention that you learned about this from this stream, and this is the result of your creation, and this is what worked out. We would love to see that. We would love to like it, share it, and give you kudos. So, yeah, get creative, tag us, share it, and happy live streaming, happy editing, happy creating. And this is it for today. We're wrapping up. So, cheers! Thanks for your time.
See y'all.